It's Lavinia Masters here, and I'm coming to you real quick just to share a word of encouragement to my survivors of sexual violence and domestic violence, and to share to every young person that listens to the sound of my voice. Let me tell you something. I have been getting vibes in my spirit here lately about this whole depression thing that's going on. And this is a tactic of the enemy that is destroying lives day by day by day by day. Let me tell you something. A lot of the depression is coming from despair. And disparity is coming from people are feeling that there is no hope, that all hope is lost. That is a trick from the enemy and from the pits of hell. And I'm begging you, I'm asking you to seek God and to pray and to ask Him to remove those tricks and those devices from your mind, and to allow you to see the beauty within you and within what God has around you and what God is to you. I'm telling you, these are all devices of the enemy. They are all tricks. We're so despair right now. There's so much despair right now. We're thinking there's no hope. A lot of us are going through divorces. We're going through confusion. We're going through neglection. We're losing our jobs. Our children are acting up on us. So much is going on. School people, we feel are neglecting us or talking about us behind our back. You know, some of us are still dealing with the painful emotions and destructions from sexual violence and domestic violence. And we're thinking we can't survive without our perpetrator. And he said, I'll never be anything. He said, I can never do anything in my own. He said, I won't be able to raise these children. Those are lies from the pits of hell. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, dear hearts? These are all moments of despair. And it's causing us to lose hope. And us losing hope is causing us to fall into that spirit of depression. And I'm asking you, I'm begging you, I'm pleading for your life today. And I'm telling you to rebuke those spirits and bind them back to the pits of hell, to where they belong. You have purpose. You were designed for a cause. You're not just here walking this earth for no reason. You are to encounter and touch somebody's life. Some of you are already doing it, and you don't understand the impact that you have. And I'm going to tell you how, let me tell you how some of you need confirmation to know that you're impacting somebody's life. You want to know how I know? Because old Slewfoot is so mad at you that he puts out his attacks on you constantly. These are no more than just distractions to keep you off what your cause is. He wants you to shut it down. But I'm telling you, you need to shut him down in the name of Jesus. The devil is a liar. I know many of you don't like to talk about the enemy. I know many of you don't like to talk about evil spirits. Many of you don't like to talk about God. Many of you don't like to talk about Jesus Christ. Guess what? You can just go ahead and move on past this video, because I know what's real. I know who's real to me. I know who helps me. I know who lifts me from a lowly place. I know the pain I've been through, the suffering, the despair, the bitterness. I know all of this, and I can tell you I'm in a better place today. I still have my issues. We all have flaws. But I'm telling you what God can do. I'm not going to keep you long, because my purpose is not here to just try to preach at you and holler at you. That's not my purpose. But I need you to rebuke the spirit of despair, because it's making you feel that all hope is lost. And that feeling of all hope is lost is leading you to depression. And that depression is causing you to harm yourselves and do things out of character. And it shouldn't be so. Don't turn to drugs for comfort. Turn to Jesus. Don't turn to alcohol for comfort. Turn to Jesus. Don't turn to a man and lay in somebody's bed with them and you're not married to them. Turn to Jesus. Don't turn to weed for comfort. Turn to Jesus. Don't turn to somebody else that talks about people and will literally talk about you behind your back. Turn to Jesus. Trust what he's done for you. This holiday season, we should be excited. I lost my mom And sometimes that depresses me. And it depresses me because when I think about it, and what my spirit showed me is that something for this woman for over 40 something years gave me life. She taught me how to live. She gave me shelter. She was my provider. But she was not my God. And he told us that we will all leave here one day. So at times it bothers me. But I'm no longer depressed about it. I miss her dearly. I love her dearly. But I know not all hope is lost because I still have work to do. And I know the enemy don't want me to do the work that I have to do. And I know sometimes that God puts us through tests as well so we can see how far we are in our faith. Sometimes we got to get past some things in our faith and our walk. We have to trust God. Trust what he's taught us. Trust what he's given us. Trust the power within. One of those powers is choices. You know how powerful that is? You have power to make a choice. You can choose to be happy. You can choose to be despondent. You can choose to be depressed. You can choose to use alcohol. You can choose to sleep with somebody else's husband. You can choose to be a prostitute. You can choose to do drugs. You have choices. Or you can choose to do the right thing. And that's to trust God. Trust Christ. I'm telling you, I need you guys to be encouraged today. This may not be for everybody, but for those that feel that all hope is lost and you're in your moment of disparity, don't allow it to turn into depression. Trust God today. I love you. God bless you. This is Lavinia Masters from the Save Ministry. Be blessed.